Good morning YouTube, my name's Paul Briscoe, welcome back to my investing channel. Today's video shouldn't be too much of a long one. I've got two things to talk about today. Firstly, I'm going to make a buy on GlaxoSmithKline. I can't say GlaxoSmithKline, blah, blah, blah. So from this point on, I'm going to refer to it as GSK. I'm going to take you through how easy it is to buy a stock on Trading 212, right from depositing the money all the way to execution. Hopefully the execution shouldn't be too long today. And also the app has had a massive update which allows you to see a lot of metrics. So I'm going to take you through GSK and see if I can evaluate GSK right from the app now. I'm not going to do too much of a portfolio update today. It's pretty much the same as my last video. Everything's down, there's not a lot of green going on. So let's get straight into GSK. Now, if I have a look at GSK right here, today there's not a lot of positive movement, and over all time you can see that it's quite a volatile stock. But in general it does head upwards. We're on quite a big dip at the moment and it is dropping as the week goes on. That's likely down to the coronavirus saga we've got going on. But look at this cool new update, it's pretty good. So we can have a look at the company details straight out there. Tells you that it's a pharmaceutical company. I'm really into my pharmaceutical companies. I think they're going to be around forever, and in the UK in particular, they're going to very slowly take over the NHS. The NHS is going private, there's no doubt about it. I think pharmaceutical companies and healthcare companies are the future of the UK, so I'm happy to invest in them. It gives you a few more details here on like the CEO and blah blah blah. And then we get to a section called key ratios where we've got a nice breakdown of its key details. In particular the PE ratio, which is sitting there quite nicely at 13 points. Obviously the UK average is 14.9, so we're sitting just around the right mark there. There's nothing on the dividend yield yet. I'm pretty sure that none of the companies have a dividend yield point there yet. Let's just have a quick look. No, the app's obviously missing something there with dividend yield. I think I'd like to see something with GlaxoSmithKline in particular, something added like this, a nice dividend breakdown history, quite a long history as well would be nice. As we can see here, GSK is nicely performing in its dividends since the year 2000. Since 2014 it hasn't gone up at all though. Some would say that's quite a bad thing. You really do want to see a nice gradual growth. I'm happy to take it because it is still quite a high dividend and they've never cut their dividend, which is important. Even in 2008 they didn't even cut their dividend then, so I'm quite happy that this company really likes to keep its dividends going. Very important is the income statement. Revenue and net income are very nicely growing together right there, and the profit margin's 13%, so that suggests that everything is going well there. The balance sheet isn't one that I look at too often, but that's all positive. The liabilities are lower than the assets, and that's all you can ask for, and they're getting further away as the years go on. This app now has a lot of detail you can go into, way too much detail. I assume this is all for CFD trading and technical analysis. The analysis is pretty crazy. You get an unbelievable amount of numbers that aren't much use to me, to be honest. I just hope that soon they're going to get a lot more of a dividend graph. If I go to per share data, you've got their dividend per share down there. No actual dividend yield percentage, which would be nice. I assume they're working on that, and it'd be great if they could set up a nice big dividend graph for me to look at, so I don't ever have to leave this app now. I don't think I'll have to leave this app to do any research anymore, well, other than news and stuff like that. So let's get on to buying right now. I want to go to my managed funds section and it says deposit funds. Now I'm going to try and keep all of the funds roughly at the same amount at the moment. I would like all of my stocks to be of equal percentage in my portfolio. So I'm looking at adding about 160, 170 pounds to GSK. So I tap that in there. I confirm that I'm depositing my own funds. Click next. Tells me my bank. And then it should be deposited. There we go. So now we go back to my Pi and we look in, and I've got £167 worth of free funds. Now let's go shopping, shall we? Let's find Glaxo. So you go to GlaxoSmithKline, you click buy, and I think I want to buy about 10 shares. Let's see how much that comes to. 166.95. It's going to be close. I think you need a little bit more than that. Let's review. No, it says you can't place an order there with more than 95% of your free funds. So let's come away and I'll add a little bit more. Exactly the same. Deposit funds. Let's add 20 quid just to be safe. And there you go. Account funded successfully. Back to my chart, back to Glaxo. Clicking buy. I'm going to buy 10 shares because our ex-dividend date is tomorrow, remember, so we want to buy it in today. Review order. Looks at that going on. It's going to tax me 83 pence because it's not a stocks and shares ISA yet. We're working on that. And send buy order. So that's sent my buy at a limit of 1662. As you can see, the order is executed at 1662, and I'm probably already losing money on that. So we go back to the pie and we scroll down and we should find in there GSK. There we go. And we're 8 pence down already. But I have it. I've got it in time for the ex-dividend dates, and hopefully in about a month I should see their dividend come in. So that's me done for today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this video informative. If you have, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and also in the description there's a link to the Trading 212 app. If you click that and sign up, we both get a free share. I'll hopefully be back next week for a portfolio update. Until then, thank you very much.